Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Dirtfish Rally friends. From wherever you're watching this in the world, we're here at Portland International Raceway for round 4 of the ARA National Championship presented by Kubota. Right now, I'm standing in Portland at the racetrack, Parc Expose. There's literally thousands of people here. I think a majority of them are lined up for Brandon and Travis getting these autographs here. Keaton has just jumped on the wall here. I'm going to grab it. Oh, maybe not. Keaton's grabbing a quick word. Keaton, noticing some tires on here. You guys have made the choice. Yep. Tell me about the tire choice here this weekend.
If we can, we occasionally use the rallycross tire here. I mean, you're going to make more on the tarmac than you will on the gravel. There's a few little nasty gravel sections where you've got to give a lot of respect. Also concrete barriers and rocks, but ultimately you want a good tire for the track, and kind of that's what we've gone for. And yeah, that's what we've done in previous years, and it's kind of worked. So cool. Yeah, pretty good.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Great to see Keaton out here. Everyone's talking about the tire choice on these first 2 opening stages. I haven't mentioned yet, but there's 19 stages this weekend, 2 stages tonight, a bunch more stages throughout the weekend, 108 miles total. Just over 80 rally cars entered this race for round 4 here. Got Brandon Semenuk signing autographs. Travis is getting the crowd going, riling everybody up. I'm going to grab a quick word with Brandon as soon as he gets this photo. Brandon, as you're doing the autographs, you can keep going here. See the draw happen. I haven't seen the results, but doesn't look like you're on the front there. What's up?
Yeah, we chose third on the road. Okay. Maybe a bold move, but there's a lot of sweeping at this rally, so you know, I think it'll be good. We have Travis between me and Connor. Obviously, he's in a slower car, so you know, there's the concern of like catching dust, catching him, but you know, this rally's quite windy usually, so dust tends to not be as big of an issue, and I have a hard time believing we're going to take 2 minutes out of them on quite short stages. So, yeah, I think it's a bit of a bold move, but I think it's probably the best in terms of performance on the line.
What are you looking forward to this weekend? Anything specific? That Boyd Loop jump? Anything?
Pretty much tomorrow's stages. Like every stage tomorrow is quite good. Andy's run, definitely the best stage of the whole rally. Okay. But even Dell's Mountain Up, Mary Hill is always you know, iconic stage, and it's a treat because we don't get to do a lot of tarmac stages, and the Oak Flat stage in there, it's short but it's sweet. So yeah.
Speaking of tarmac stages, see you're running some tarmac rallycross type tires. Tell us about that tire choice.
Yeah, I mean, here it's always a toss up because obviously they're a bit sketchy on the broken tarmac and the gravel bits, but the performance you gain on the track is probably more than what you'll lose running a gravel tire. So yeah, we've had them the last year or 2 now, and it seems like the best choice. So just continue on with what we know.
Cool. Well, thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Moving on up the line here, I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word with Connor. He's just going back around the back of the car there, maybe doing some sticker work or something. Not sure exactly what's going on here. He's got a little kid in the car there having a seat. Connor's doing something back there. We'll leave him to it. Going to move on down the line. Is he taking a sticker? They're sticking up the cars. Lance, what's going on here?
I think they're having a fight over whose sticker's going on the car.
I've seen that before. You kind of pull a little trick on him, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get him here. We'll get him.
That's what they're doing.
Adding some extra branding. I might know a little bit something about branding. Connor, what was happening over here? A little bit of a sticker battle going on?
Yeah, there's a sticker battle. There's always a sticker battle, especially when you have Alistair in the same series you're in. It's a hassle. Your head has to be on a swivel. It's like babysitting 24/7. So, yeah.
He's putting stickers on the back, though. Is that because you're leading the road and that's where he's planning on catching you or seeing you in the back? What's there?
You can't read his mind. I have no idea what he's doing. No, but he'll get a sticker, too. Okay. It's fine. I'll leave it.
First on the road here this weekend. See to draw. How'd that unfold?
So Brandon picked first. I got first pick. I got second pick. Travis got third pick. Brandon chose third, which surprised me. I knew from the last rally that if I got the chance, I would go first at this event. And I think Travis was planning on going first, but I picked first. So it'll be me, Travis, Brandon. Yeah, I think the first stage tomorrow has a lot of loose gravel, a lot of big rocks. So I definitely wanted to be first before anybody started pulling those up. So that's kind of my game plan.
Kind of set the tone a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been here in 8 years, so I don't know what the tone is really, to be honest. But it's a fast, flowy rally. I felt comfortable at 100 acre. that was fast and flowing. So I'm hoping here we can push even a little bit harder than 100 Acre Woods. So I've done my homework. I've watched videos for months, and I think our notes are good. They're consistent. So I just need to put full trust in the notes and commit, and we should be all right.
Cool. Well, good luck, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you.
Awesome. Connor, dealing with some sticker issues there. Plan of attack is to push. He's setting the tone first on the road. We might have to cut here. This is some insane crowds right now. We got thousands of people lined up here to get Travis, get to Brandon, get to Connor. I'm just going to weasel my way through here really quickly, work my way down the line, see if I can find. We got Pat Grushka over here. Don't see him at his car. Javier Oliveras is back in the Rally 2 this weekend.
Dual live stream stuff going on.
Dual stream going on. Mike Shaw, what's going on here this weekend?
Hey, man, I am super excited. This is my home event. I'm one of the organizers for it. This is just the piece de resistance. The views you get for Oregon Trail Rally is like no other event in the country, maybe even the world. You know, it just, the sights, the sounds, there's nothing better.
You know, tell us a little bit about the volunteer stuff here, because you got like couple hundred volunteers? I say a couple hundred, it's more than that.
Yeah, actually we need at least 350 for this event. Part of it is because of the crowds we have here at PIR, but also when we get out in the country, we use roads that are actual closed public roads.
Okay.
A lot of other events are using forestry roads that don't have the public access, right? So we actually have houses on these roads and stuff like that. So we have to have a lot more volunteers to block driveways, to block, intersecting roads and stuff like that you don't have maybe with other events. So it requires just a lot more people to be in places, and especially the ham radio operators, because communications is what really makes an event safe. And so the biggest need we have is having the guys at the radio hams.
Awesome. We'll be sure to send people. Where do we send them to volunteer here?
Of course, OregonTrailRally.com. We've got the volunteer links right there. We have a description of different positions. Everything from just helping block off a road, where you can literally, what I love about it, and that's how I got into this, is it's like going out for a picnic in this beautiful countryside with race cars going by. What's wrong with that, right? And that's the basic stuff. Then you can, if you want to get closer to the action, work a time control, work an ATC, work a start, and you get to interact with the drivers and whatnot, and you're part of understanding how rally really functions. And then from there, there's all kinds of different positions. You can be part of the organizing committee and help make it better.
You can end up with a microphone.
Well, that can happen. It happened to me.
Exactly. Thanks, Mike. We'll catch you later.
Good to chat, dude.
Yeah. See ya. Awesome. Mike Shaw, one of the organizers here. Great event, like he said. It's kind of a picnic with a rally happening here. The scenes are ridiculous. It's awesome. We got, like I said, Javier Oliveras back in the RC2 class. The RC2 class is pretty stacked this weekend. We got a couple of Hyundai i20s. We got Patrick Grushka. We got Alistair Scully. A couple other RC2 cars. I believe Steely is even in the RC2. It was open for. I saw him registered in RC2. I'm going to have to get some clarification there. Cameron is back. Let's go talk to him right now. I'm going to walk right over here. Cameron, can I grab a quick word?
Oh, yeah.
I got a question. It's saying open for on the Ohio entry. It's at RC2. Is there something different going on?
No, it should be open for. I think it was just a mix-up. Yeah. We're RC2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard some stuff was going on this week. Maybe had some issues, and now the car's here. Tell us about the preparation for this event.
So we blew the motor at Washington because we put a dollar-sized hole in the oil pan, so it seized immediately, which really sucked. So we ended up having to swap back. So we had to put the 2.0 liter in it because we found out that worked a little better. So we had to swap back to the 2.3 that I fried at Tennessee at our first rally. And we're having some issues getting the components to match up quite right. We finally got it. It went on the dyno. It was only dyno at like 230, and we're like, this ain't right. They figured out some stuff, got it up to 270. We know we still got some things to work out, but at least, we'll have at least something going. It might not be, a gun, but like it's like an old school gun in a gunfight. So, yeah.
Love it. Well, thanks, Cameron. We'll catch you later.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
And wait, isn't this like your 101st rally now or something?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, 101st. So hopefully better than the 100th.
Okay, good. Love it. Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
101 rallies for Cameron Steely. Like you said, the 100th rally didn't go as well as planned, but we'll move on up the line here. Back Aoife Raftery and Krista Skoukas here in the limited four-wheel drive car. Aoife, I see you're about to run off. Can I grab a quick word? Tell us about what you're looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, really looking forward to the stages. They're very fast and committed, so hopefully we've made good notes, think we have, and we'll try to keep on the clean lines and have a good run.
A little bit different competition this weekend. You got Travis up front there. Javier switched back into RC2. Are you still going to be eyeing for Javier's times, try to trade times with him in that car?
Well, I'll definitely be looking anyways, that's for sure. Yeah, hopefully, like they're fast stages. I think it'll suit the Subaru. So, with a bit of experience behind us, yeah, I'll be looking at it all the times and seeing where we're at.
Okay. And I heard you got some new shoes for this event. Ryan, check out these shoes here. There's a little bit of branding on there.
I've actually got the Dirtfish logo on them as well.
Love it, love it. Aoife, what are you looking forward to this weekend specifically? Any stage, anything, the jump?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the jump. I've heard a lot about it. It'll be fun to take the jump on four-wheel drive. It'll be a bit different, so it should land good. Second stage tomorrow is quite tricky, but I think that'll be an interesting stage, and I have to be quite tidy to that.
Good luck. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Thank you. Aoife Raftery, our Women in Motorsport driver, one of our Women in Motorsport drivers, but she is here at the rally competing with Krista in this car. I actually had the opportunity to ride in this thing with Aoife a couple of days ago. This thing is a rocket ship. It's great to see this thing out here. I'm excited to see how she can do on these much faster roads compared to Olympus, which was her first rally in four-wheel drive. Moving down the line, we got Stephen Red. I want to talk to Stephen Red. He is in the RC2 class. I see him lining up. He hears me talking about his name over there. Brand new car. I'm a little bummed the S12B is not here, but I'm not bummed because I've seen you drive this thing now. Stephen, what's going on here?
Well, yes, as I just did the test day up at Dirtfish, and it was awesome. The car is amazing to drive. A little bit different than my car, obviously. The power felt the same, but how this car moves around and stuff, I was like, wow, like this is how it is. Okay, this is easy. But yeah, we don't really have any spares, so I got to keep it clean and tidy all weekend, which I'm not trying to podium or anything like that. It's just I'm getting the car out so people are aware of it, getting a bunch of media for it. So I paid a lot for media, and try to get some foot traffic in it next season, and then yeah, hopefully it gets rented out a bunch, and that'd be cool. But that's kind of the game plan.
And maybe have some fun?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have some fun. I say I'm going to hold back now, but you know how that goes. I'll be like, oh, this is fun. Okay, let's just keep going a little bit. Oh, our times are good. Oh, let's just keep going,
And your plan is to eventually have this thing as a rental. I see you got a bunch of cars over there. Tell us just quickly about that program you got going.
Yeah, so I'm kind of building up a fleet of cars right now to have like a full-fledged rally rental thing next year. So we'll have like from wild to completely mild, like kind of stock BMWs, stock Imprezas with like good suspension, good brakes, like the stuff you would want, but none of the fancy bits. And then hopefully get new people into the sport that kind of want to dip their toes in the water but don't want to buy a car or build a car. So that's kind of the market we're trying to hit. But yeah, we got an R2 Fiesta, 2 BMWs, a couple Imprezas, and then some limited four-wheel drive like WRXs. So cool. Nice little fleet.
Awesome. We'll put the word out. Thank you, Stephen, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys.
Great to hear Stephen Red spreading the sport, creating a rental program. I might have to talk to him about that. Maybe I'll drop the mic, so to speak, for one of these events and get back into the car. Moving down the line, I see Gary over here, Seamus Burke's co-driver. I'm going to jump behind Seamus Burke real quick and grab a quick word with Gary over here. Gary, what are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm looking forward to this rally. I think this is maybe one of my favourites of the ARA Championship. So great stages. That Deals Mountain, I think, is a mega stage. So looking forward to that tomorrow morning. Looking forward to getting started here and getting these two stages done and dusted.
Yeah. Competition-wise, is kind of Hooper who you guys are looking to battle with, or what's the plan of attack competition-wise?
He's always our competition, Hooper. Hey, but no, we've good crack. Hooper, he's a really good guy, and we enjoy the race with him. He's got really quick this last probably 12 months. I think he's upped his game, so we'll struggle probably here with him, but we'll give it our best shot and see. But there's some other good quick guys here as well, an open two-wheel drive, so we'll give it our best shot to be thereabouts.
Awesome. Love it. Well, thank you. Good luck, Gary.
Cheers.
Awesome. Good to see you. Moving on down the line. Like you said, Hooper. Michael Hooper's up here. A couple cars further back. It is reverse order tonight with 30-second intervals. So when I'm saying I'm moving up the line, it's kind of reverse from what it's going to be tomorrow. Kind of confusing, but it's great to see. Great for the fans. We got thousands of people out here. We're just minutes away from downtown Portland, and that's why we can accumulate all these fans. It's a great opportunity in a condensed area to be able to see all these fans and see all these race cars in one place at a much faster pace. Stefan's there. I was going to talk to him, but he's got some conversation going. Looking around here at some other drivers, we got Chris Sear, we got Roberto Iglesias. Let's go talk to Roberto. He's been driving this Audi thing. We saw it last rally for a couple of stages. Didn't quite make it too far, but he just had this thing out at Dirtfish a couple days ago. I'm going to try to grab a quick word with Roberto here. Roberto, Sorry to interrupt. Nathan Odell there, also back. Great to see him. Yes. Roberto, what are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm looking forward to putting in some of the learnings from Wednesday at Dirtfish on practice. Probably not today. Super specials are usually a time to, finish the day. But I'm excited by tomorrow and just building up from Olympus, getting a little faster, more confident, and going from there.
Awesome, and we'd love to see the car out here. Tell us a little bit about this thing. We've done some articles on it, but I'm sure there's some new people watching. Tell us about this car.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is an Audi Max Rally is the category as we call it. Basically, it's a homologated build that started probably about 15 years ago or so in Argentina when the R5 started to come out as a alternative, a more affordable alternative to build your own car to be almost like R5 specs. And so it goes in the RC2 class. It's basically an Audi A1 body, but the engine is, either from Peugeot or BMW. It's a 1.6 turbo engine. And then Subaru gearbox with our X-Shift gearboxes, our sponsor, and then Subaru drivetrain. So like the diffs are all Subaru. And so it makes it a lot more affordable to race than, using parts that are not available in country.
Love it. Yeah. Competition-wise, what's your plan here? Kind of get used to the car again, or are you eyeing anybody up?
It's going to be very hard, given how competitive the class is and how everybody has a lot of time. If anything, I'd say getting close to Alistair would be my goal, or kind of seeing how I stack up. He's got a lot more rallies in all-wheel drive, but I think that would be kind of a little bit of the benchmark. But really, my goal was just to look at my speed factor and make sure it gets faster from last time, and to get just the stage miles, to get through the whole race.
Awesome. Well, thank you and good luck, Roberto.
All right. Thank you, Brenton.
Yeah, good to see you. There we go.
Sorry.
All right. Got it. On camera. I almost had to handshake myself there for a second, which I've done before. I'm not afraid to do it again. Now I'm looking for Richo. I also just had the chance to ride with Richo a couple of days ago in this thing. This thing is ridiculous. He's got the tarmac tires on today. Everyone's talking about the tire choice. Although this is just about less than 1% of the rally tonight, just a couple of miles, that repeat stage twice. It's less than 1% of the rally. You can't win the rally tonight, but you can certainly lose it. So pretty tricky out there. There's some grass, there's some loose gravel, there's part of the racetrack. It's going to be very interesting to see how many people switch the tires from the first stage to the second, if they're happy with that tarmac choice or not. Looking on down the line, it's hard to see so many of the drivers here with all these fans. Move on down the line. This is round 4 of the ARA Championship. Like I said, we're just about halfway through the season here. What a great finish to Olympus we had last event with Brandon having that issue with the hood popping up with that little off. We saw that battle go right down to the wire. I think it's about time to head to the start line. What do you think? Who we got down here? Who can I move on down the line? Look at this truck. Get in there. Get some shots of this truck. This looks like maybe a Ford, a Chevy S10, a Ford Ranger? Looks maybe a Ford Ranger. Let's go with Ford Ranger there. I'm going to say that's a Ford logo up front. This thing is a beast. Haven't seen many things like this out in the ARA Championship, but that's kind of the beauty of the ARA. It looks like it's competed quite a bit in the California Rally Series. This is going to be one to watch this weekend. I'm excited to see that thing. I've never seen something like that out here for the rally. Moving on down the line, there's still so many people. Over 83 cars this weekend. I think 80, 83, 84. Let's head to the start. Again, thank you for tuning in. Check us out, all of our social channels, dirtfish.com and everywhere else, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it these days. And check us out. We have a rally school. If you want to learn to drive, do something like this, I'd say a good 10, 20% of these people out here are former alumni from Dirtfish. Check it out, dirtfish.com.